The next comedian that we are bringing up here tonight is really like, oh my God, she takes my breath away. Well, for one thing, I'm in love with her, but besides that, she's just really awesome in every way, and she just did a CD comedy recording at O'Toole's last Friday night. She killed it, and those are going to be available for sale very soon. So, you know, she's one of the female comedians that just has, how can I put it, something a little extra, something that I love. So let's give it up for Brandi Morgan!
Thank you, Patrice. Oh my gosh, I just got to second base with me, oh my God. Hello, how are we doing tonight? Now, do not be alarmed, but I'm your transgender comedian for this evening, so, you know, I just like to get that out early, you know. Don't want there to be any misunderstandings later on. I don't want some guy saying, oh, I didn't know. You knew. You so knew. Now stop talking because it's not going to suck itself now, is it? Believe me, I've tried. So yes, in case you're wondering, still have the penis and still making a lot of bad decisions for me. And not only do I make bad decisions, oftentimes I end the bad decision, which makes for some awkward conversations the next morning. Hi, sweetie. Hi, rethinking some of last night's choices, aren't you? Well, yes, you fucked a T-girl last night, and you loved it. And oh, by the way, yeah, she fucked you too. And you really love that. So let's see, a really good crowd here tonight. A good crowd here, and you know what? A good crowd and a good-looking crowd. Okay, well, a mostly good-looking crowd, but don't worry, if you're not good-looking, I'm not going to point you out, because let's face it, y'all know who you are. All your friends know who you are, but there's some good-looking guys here, like you right up front. Hi. Hi. Hi there, my name's Brandi. Come here often? Ever been with a T-girl? Now, you see, he said no, but what I heard was no, not yet. Because I like to think of that glass as being half full. So let's see, I have a cousin, lives on the mainland. He's one of those Civil War buffs, and he likes going to those Civil War reenacting things. But he hasn't been going for a few months, and I asked him why. He says, well, now I'm just going to Trump rallies. Pretty much the same thing. And of course, Trump is very anti-immigrant. You know, he wants to do away with this thing called birthright citizenship, but actually totally on board with trophy wife citizenship. 66% of Donald Trump's wives were born outside of the United States. So think of it, the man is a billionaire and he still needs to import pussy from overseas. Because apparently fucking Donald Trump is one of those jobs that Americans just don't want to do anymore. Anti-Hispanic, and you know, I don't know if that makes good political sense, but I'm sure it doesn't make good gastronomic sense. Because, well, he lives in New York City, and you know which ethnic group runs a restaurant in just about every restaurant in New York City? That would be Latinos. So, I'm not sure who's going to get the nomination, actually, but I'm positive that his consumption of pubic hair and special sauce has increased dramatically. Now, do we have any Trump supporters here tonight? No Trump supporters, and nobody wants to admit it. Because, I mean, if you are a Trump supporter, you know, it's okay. I mean, you're wrong, but, you know, it's okay. And we're going to let you stay. We're not going to, like, pepper spray and kick you out like you're a 15-year-old girl at a Trump rally, so. But if you are a Trump supporter, please, please, please think about what you're doing. Voting for Donald Trump for president's like voting for Carrie for prom queen. Might seem like a good idea at the time, but no good will come of it, and there will be blood. Of course, we had the Democratic caucus a few months ago. Any Hillary supporters in here? A couple. Any Bernie supporters? Are we feeling the burn? Oh my God, feeling the burn? You know, I was feeling the burn for a while, but turned out it was just chlamydia. Much better now, though. Thank you. And here's a phrase I never wanted to hear during this election cycle: Ted Cruz sex scandal. Yeah, ew. I mean, I would not do that guy, and I'm a slut. But But apparently it is, according to the National Enquirer, he was linked with 5 separate different women. They're calling it the, Cuban mistress crisis. And when I heard that, I was really totally shocked, because really shocked that there's apparently 5 women out there who will have sex with Ted Cruz who weren't, legally obligated to do so. So let's see, I love coming here to Mark's Garage, but, being transgender, I go to a lot of gay bars, and I tell all my straight girlfriends, if you want to have fun, go to a gay bar. Because a gay bar for a straight girl, kind of like a strip bar for a straight guy. Straight guy can go in a strip bar, see a lot of hot-looking women with incredible bodies that he's not going to have sex with. Straight girl can go into the gay bar, see a lot of hot-looking guys with incredible bodies that she is not going to have sex with. And oh my God, there are hot guys in a gay bar, there are in-shape guys in a gay bar. Oh my God. You see more six-packs at Hula's than you see in the beer cooler at a 7-Eleven. Actually saw one guy had an 8-pack. Not even sure how that's physiologically possible, but damn it, he had one. And other good reasons for a girl to go to this gay bar: good music, good dancing, good drinks, don't get hit on by creepy guys, and bonus, never lying in the ladies' room. And girls, if you bring your boyfriend to the gay bar, he will be so attentive to you all night long. Because he's going to want every guy in that place to know that he came there with a woman. Because when a straight couple walks into a gay bar, the woman exudes a protective aura of heterosexuality. This aura extends 3 to 5 feet out from her vagina. It's called the vagosphere. So as long as the guy's within the safety of the vagosphere, he's fine. However, should he step outside of the vagosphere, suddenly he's on the market, he's in play, he's fresh meat. And that's where the straight guy in the gay bar fear response starts to kick in. And it starts off with, oh my God, they're going to hit on me, what do I do, what do I do, what do I do? And that lasts for like 15, 20 minutes, and then it turns into like, oh my God, why is nobody hitting on me? Well, that's because everybody in here knows you're straight, and you're just not as hot as you think you are. But girls, there is a downside to the gay bar, and it'd be remiss if I didn't tell it to you, so I'm just going to put it right out there, and you might find it shocking, maybe even disturbing. So I see her all sitting down, so brace yourselves. You ready, girls? Here's the downside. Probably have to buy your own drinks. Yeah, let's face it, ladies, you can't just waltz into the gay club, sit at the bar, show off your tits, and expect some guy to buy you drinks. Well, you can't, I can. Because, well, they're fabulous. And 2, I still have the penis, and you know what? It's fabulous, too. Not mentioning I'm transgender. It's kind of a cool time to be transgender. Kind of an exciting time to be transgender. Well, I've had some exciting times before, if you know what I mean. But it's kind of cool because we're finally getting to be a little better accepted in the mainstream, which is cool. Because a couple years ago, transgender female actress nominated for Emmy Award. And in my little world, this is like a huge thing. Because let's face it, the kind of videos girls like me are in do not get nominated for Emmy Awards. Because they have titles like She-Male Butt Sluts 4. And of course they had to make Butt Sluts 4 because, 3 just left like a whole lot of loose ends. And, just so you know, we're not too fond of the term she-male, and frankly not too happy with butt slut either. And just so you know, the term tranny is considered to be a slur as well. So you can use the word tranny, but only if you refer to an auto part, not a human being. So, for example, it's perfectly acceptable to say the tranny went out on my car, but do not say the tranny went down on me in my car. Especially if you think you might never want her to do it again. I prefer T-girl or, well, princess works too. And of course, you can't be a transgender comedian without at least mentioning Caitlyn Jenner. So, it didn't surprise me she came out as transgender. It surprised me that she came out as Republican transgender. I do not get that. What's that mean? You disapprove of of yourself now, and now that you're a woman, you want to be paid less? Of course, I gotta say, oh, thank you. I gotta say her cover, Vanity Fair, she looked gorgeous, 65 years old. If they can make her look good, there's hope for me. I just need like $100,000 worth of surgery, so. Hey, Kickstarter. But I actually think she looks so good on that cover, I think she looked good enough for me to say, bitch. And I think she actually made some guys rethink some things. Guys, who here will hit that? Okay, I did not see any hands go up, but I did see a couple guys nodding subtly, so. But the real question, guys, who here will hit this? Oh, thank you, I did see some hands go up, so thank you. So after the show, I'm going to sit around a sign-up sheet. First name, last name, phone number, penis size, in inches this time. Don't go metric to make it seem longer than it actually is. Yeah, fool me once. Of course, Caitlyn has the famous stepdaughter, Kim Kardashian, which, I used to think she was famous just because of the sex tape. Come to find out it takes more than a sex tape with a black guy to become famous. It's got to be a sex tape with a famous black guy. Yeah, I know that now. Would have been good information a few months ago, but you live and you learn. So see, I like watching TV. One of my favorite TV shows out there, Walking Dead. Anybody like The Walking Dead? One thing I think The Walking Dead has done is it's really kind of mainstream the whole concept of cannibalism now. Before it was like cannibalism, ew. But now I'm like, I could go there, if I had to. Not that I want to, but after the apocalypse, all the granola bars are gone. Dude, you gotta bring something to the table. Sorry, but it's your upper thigh. But, of course, I'm not a cannibal, but, and that's that butt phrase you hear, like when somebody says, I'm not a racist, but, the next thing out of their mouth is going to be racist as hell. Well, I'm not a cannibal, but, every now and then I see overweight guy, and I don't think, I don't say to myself, he's fat. What I think is, what, I bet he's nicely marbled. He must be delicious. And you know what? I bet I could catch him even in heels. And I wonder if there's like foodie cannibals out there. Because there's cannibals, there's foodies. There's got to be at least one foodie cannibal who's going, oh, no, I would never eat that guy. He's like a city dweller. He's like way too much processed food. I'm really looking for somebody free range and organic. And a vegan? No, absolutely not. I would never ever eat a vegan. They're tough, they're stringy, they got like a smug aftertaste about it. Now, there's websites out there that have similar names but very different purposes. For example, you have Angie's List and you have Craigslist. Angie's List is to find people to fix stuff around your home. Craigslist is to find strangers to have sex with. Very important, do not get these two confused. Of course I did. I accidentally went to Angie's List and the guy who came over to quote, clean my carpeting, was actually there to clean my carpeting. Yeah. Awkward. I mean, he still fucked me, but it was awkward. And a little bit ironic, too, because, it's one time a guy asked me, do the drapes match the carpet? And I said, well, if there was carpet. No carpeting down there, let's just say I have hardwood flooring, if you know what I mean. But I gotta say, I love Craigslist. It's not really a, dating site, more of just meaning the sex site, which kind of works for me. And after a while, you get to kind of decipher the hidden meanings in the ads. Like, for example, when the guy says, must be discreet, it either means I'm married or I'm pretending to be straight, or both. And some guys are, like, really weird about the discretion thing. One guy actually wanted me to meet him near the bandstand in Kapiolani Park at midnight. Oh, gee, what could go wrong there? T-girl out by herself in the middle of the night to meet some guy she met on the internet. Yeah, as lovely as that sounds, I think we're going to have to pass because, I saw that episode of Law & Order SVU. I think that's every episode of Law & Order SVU, isn't it? And here's a cute little phrase, car date. Oh, gee, that sounds nice, car date. What's that mean, you're going to drive me to the North Shore for dinner? I don't know. Apparently, car date is internet for blow me in my minivan. And not only did the guy show up in a minivan, it had a car seat in the back. With a baby in it. And I gotta say, that baby really creeped me out. Cause, he was eyeballing me the whole time. I don't know, maybe he's nosy, maybe he's hungry, I don't know. But to tell you the truth, I don't do the blowjobs in cars much anymore because, well, I'm not in high school anymore. But, you know, really more of a guideline, you know. Really depends on the vehicle, frankly. Minivan, not so much. A Mercedes, yeah. Bentley, hell yeah. And, of course, whatever kind of car the Uber guy is driving. You know, as long as he's, like, hot or, like, willing to comp me. Oh, thank you. One of my girlfriends got a dick pic the other day. She didn't know what to do about it, so she asked me, and I said, well, whenever I get a dick pic, I just send them one right back. Apparently, that wasn't really an option for her, though, so, but hey, my guys, my advice on the dick pic, don't. I mean, I know you think it's really, really special, and somebody's gonna see it and say, oh my God, that's the one, I gotta have it. Well guys, here's the thing, I'm sorry, it's not that special. You've seen as many as I have, you find they all look pretty much alike. Well, except there was this one. Guy sent me a dick pic with his dick post on his TV remote, happened to actually be an Oceanic Cable subscriber. Anybody got Oceanic Cable? Well, if you do, you know how big their remote is? Yeah, his dick was bigger than that. Let's put it this way, this guy did not have basic cable. He had the premium package. And I did see that. I actually did say to myself, oh my God, that's the one. I gotta have it. And you know what? I had it. And just one more thing, you know, I was trying to get in shape, so I got one of those Fitbit things, you know, and had a couple days and looked at the data, so I must really be in pretty good shape. It's saying I walked like 5 miles a day. Turned out it was miscalibrated. Instead of just calculating my steps, it was calculating my hand movements as well. Come to find out I masturbate. You know, a lot. Come to find out I walk 2 miles a day, masturbate 3 miles a day. But hey, it's cardio and I'm counting that shit. So thank you, my name is Brandi. Marty, been a lovely, lovely audience. Thank you so much. Get it for our lovely hostess, Patrice.
Once again, let's hear it for Brandi.